Yet came from Romania. It was Yanis Hadji who took a swing with his left foot, completely missed it. It landed at his right foot, spun, hit it, and it's hit the defender on the side of the head. It's a solid bit of defending from Stalemate Akedin. There's a corner kick to Romania, and they've tried to take it short, and they've messed it right up, I'll be honest with you. Easy clearance for Turkey. Keeper's volleyed it forward. Flag stayed down. Massive chance for Romania. Back post. Hit the post. Rebound at the goalkeeper. Flag eventually has gone up. Wasn't sure if the flag was going to go up there. It was the goalkeeper who played the ball forward. Turkey was steaming out from the corner. And they were either all onside or all offside. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Romanians offside. Ball was pulled back to the edge of the box. Dragomir hit the post, but it wouldn't have counted. Little flurry of activity. For Romania. Best spell of the game for the visitors. Can Turkey respond? Still no goals. We've played a quarter of this one. Good ball forward now then. Good defending. Burka got across. As Yüksek made a break forward from midfield. Ball is back in the centre circle. Turkey have it again. Yildiz. Loose pass from him. Yüksek wins the challenge. Romania have it back. Right hand side. Man. Drops it off to Rachi, who goes back to Dragusin and all the way back to his goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's put under pressure. Rather spooned his left-footed clearance, but Yildiz couldn't get on the end of it. Radu has another attempt at clearing. This time just rolls it to his right-hand side. Dragusin, and it's Dragusin who's closed down. Turkey getting the high press on that time. Karim Aktürkoğlu. Turkish fans respond to that. Romania have a throw in 30 yards up their own touchline. Give the ball back to Turkey. And Akedin plays it back to his goalkeeper, Shakir. Bouncing ball. Can't imagine he really wanted that. He's kind of shanked it high up in the air. Lands in the centre circle. Romania have it back. We're just entering another little scrappy phase of play here. And a long ball from Radu has gone over the top of everybody and ran through to his opposite number, Shakir. Not much going on here. I think it's the stakes are so high. It's reasonable to expect a little bit of a cagey opening. Turkey have some space on this left-hand side. Abdul Karim plays the ball towards Karaoglu, and he's going to win a corner. Defender got across there was Rachi. It's a good ball. Ismail Yüksek involved. Corner kick to Turkey. It's the first corner of the game, I think. Kalinoglu's come across. First corner for Turkey anyway. Romania have had one. Kalinoglu whips it in towards the back post. Headed away. Out to Yildiz. Turkey didn't have that many men in the penalty area there. They all seem to be lurking on the edge. Kalinoglu gives it to Yildiz. Yildiz chops inside one. Gives it to Kalinoglu. Poor effort from Kadioglu. Turkey can come again though. Left hand side. Yildiz with a cross. Good defending and a foul given at the back post. Romania can alleviate that little bit of Turkish pressure. One of the defenders was up there causing a nuisance. I think it was Akadin who was penalised. Turkey have won it back. Yüksek. Karaoglu's got space on this left-hand side. But Bardakci has turned the other way. Goulet. Yildiz with a poor ball in as well to win it back. Again, it's good endeavour from Yildiz without too much quality on the delivery. Bardakci. Out to Karaoglu. Turkey just again moving Romania around. Romania happy without possession. Long ball played towards Yildiz. Good first touch from Yildiz, but then was just hurrying to keep the ball in play. And he's put his cross over the crossbar. And it is out for a goal kick to Romania. Two balls on the pitch, which Romania weren't particularly bothered about, so Koglu has to come across and roll one back off. And eventually Radib just sends his Romanian teammates up the field to take this goal kick long. Right-footed over the halfway line, Beligia wins the flick on. Turkey have it back though, first to the loose ball. Mulder is fouled. Over on the far side, and Mert Mulder stayed down, I think really just to get the referee's attention more than anything else. Valentin Mikhaila was the man who came across and fouled Mulder. Valentin Mikhaila plays for Çaykur Rizespor. Turkey back underway. Akaydin. Clipped ball towards Yildiz. Too easy that for Banku to deal with. Dragomir clears left-footed. Good win in the air from Akaydin. And a second time. Turkey with increasing amounts of possession in this one, but has yet to make decent opportunity. Best chance of the game fell to Romania. Hadji's effort deflected over the crossbar. Akadin. Gula comes deep. Yildiz out on the right hand side, back to Arda Gula. Bardakci likes to step forward into that midfield area. Does Abdulkarim Bardakci, finds Yildiz. Little 1-2. Karaoglu trying to play the ball towards Aktakoglu, who went to ground, and the keeper came out and picked the ball up for Romania. Romania get themselves in a little pickle again down this left-hand side. Have lost possession. On the charges, Yildiz in the penalty area. Chance! It's over the top. Arda Gula, there's the best chance of the game for Turkey. Ratu was wasteful in possession in the right back area. And suddenly Yildiz was charging towards the corner of the penalty area. Really nice pick out. And from 17 yards out, Arda Gula, first time left-footed, is trying to sweep the ball into the far corner. It has got slightly underneath it, put it over the top. .32 gone, Turkey 0, Romania 0. 4 attempts from Turkey, 2 from Romania. nothing on target yet from either side. Goalkeeper Czechia rules it out to Bardach. Infield to Yukshek. Again, Gula comes deep. Get more involved as Arda Gula. Goes for the big switch to Yildiz. Good ball and well taken by Yildiz. Yildiz just starting to warm to his task. He's in the penalty area. Low cross. Turned behind by Dragusin. Yildiz twisting and turning. He fancies his chances here against Andrei Rachi. Drilled cross towards the near post. Dragusin did well to turn the ball behind. It's another corner kick. Second one of the game for the Turks. This one is going to be Arda Gula, which means left-footed away swinger. Towards the near post. Easily headed clear by Dragusin. Back out to Gula. Good ball in again, headed away at the back post. Just going to drop to Kalinoglu. He can't get there. Romania bring it clear and eventually win a throw-in on that left-hand side. Romania just feeling a little bit of pressure here. Banku back to Burka and Radu, the goalkeeper. Again, Romania persists trying to play it out. And again, it gets them absolutely nowhere. This time, Dragusin just lofts it into the stand. Throw into Turkey. Turkey grateful to get the ball back regularly from these Romanian restarts. Arkadin drops it off to Ismail Yüksek. Karagioglu, Yildiz, time and space here for Bakçıya. Yilmaz turns edge of the box. Oh, nice little idea, trying to poke it through to Aktakoglu. Turkey still coming, good footwork. Left hand side Karagioglu. Wider still is Arda Güler. Back to Karagioglu. 40 yards from goal. Güler swaps passes with Bardacci. Akidin. Yüksek. Bardacci, good possession again. Yildiz, as Yildiz going to have another run at Rachi. Good turn from Karagioglu. Little 1-2, chance in the penalty area. And it's another block challenge at the near post. And Arda Güler has taken too many touches. First time cross there, surely. It's a beautiful little triangle. Güler was the third man running. Took a touch on the edge of the 6-yard box. Allowed the defender back. Poor corner this time. It's cleared at the edge of the box. Shot comes in. And it's wide from Kalinoglu. And out for a goal kick to Romania. And Turkey just turning the screw here in the last few minutes here in Istanbul. 36 on the clock, scoreless. Little pocket of Romanian travelling supporters behind the goal away to our right hand side. They won't be too disheartened with what they've seen. They're still in the game. Scores tied. Have showed a little bit going forward. Ratu launches a throw in towards Daniel Beligia, but he can't keep the ball in play. Rolls away for a goal kick to Romania. Daniel Beligia, I've seen a couple of times in Europe this year for FCSB. Danger player for them. Ball is won back well. This time for Turkey by Ismail. Arda Güler looking for an option. Didn't have too many, and then there's a bit of a risky pass. Gets lucky, gets a second chance at it. And now rolls the ball into the feet of Çalhanoğlu, who takes up a good position. Aktürkoğlu. Kadioglu. Turkey on the attack. Akaydin. Bardakçı. Arda Güler. Ball played down the channel. Defender gets across. Banku turns it away for a throw into Turkey. Turkey have certainly turned the screw in the last few minutes here. Can they get the goal that will really open this game up before half time? Throw in. 10 yards up the touchline from the corner flag in the hands of Yilmaz. Yilmaz takes it quickly to Aktürkoğlu. Romania try to clear but can't keep possession. Turkey have it back. Bardakçı feigns to shoot, then goes wide to Yilmaz, who tries to get round his defender. Yilmaz is challenged over there by Mikhaila, and the assistant is given the throw in the way of Romania. Valentin Mikhaila just applauds the assistant over there too. The corner flag has been knocked out in the little tussle over there. There's a man in a blue bib whose job it is to fix that. And he's going about it with much gusto. He's got some help off the assistant. Corner flag has been re-erected. Throw in taken by Romania. Banku swings a right foot at it. High into the Istanbul evening. Turkey have it back. Bardakçı just knocks it back to the goalkeeper. A good chance. Çikia just slows it down a little bit. That's not too much to do, Çikia, in anger this evening. Big diagonal towards Yilmaz. Yilmaz has done brilliantly to keep it in. Then is challenged by Banku. Wins a throw in. Really good control that by Salpa Yilmaz. 5 minutes to go till half time. Turkey on the attack. Would love this opening goal to sap the nerves before the half. Yildiz. Back to Bardakçı. Bardakçı looking for a ball forward, can't find one. Has to drop it off to Akaydin. And now there's a little bit of space for Ismail Yüksek. Ball played in, half blocked. Cleared away by Romania. In the centre circle, Samet Akidin. Switch over to this left-hand side. Yildiz has come central. Kadioglu is wider of him. Kadioglu looked for the run of either Arda Güler or Aktürkoğlu. Either way, neither had made the run that Kadioglu thought they had. And it's away for a goal kick to Romania. 41 and a half played. No goals here. It's been pretty tight. Turkey have been the better team, but Romania have limited them to few opportunities. Romania looking to come forward themselves now, but once again they can't keep possession. Really good footwork from Yildiz, and then a good switch out to Mulder. Mulder's first touch let him down. One back by Mikhaila for Romania. Romania can advance. Tackle comes in, it's a good one. Referee spots that the ball was won. And a long ball played forward towards Aktürkoğlu, who was offside. even though Radu came out from his penalty area and reached the ball first. Aktoglu bent his run, but Ardagula didn't play the ball quickly enough. Free kick to Romania, 10 yards outside their own penalty area. Romania, who lost in playoffs for the World Cup in 2002, in 2014. So hoping that it's third time lucky for them. Into the penalty area. Ball had gone out for a goal kick. The referee just took a little bit of time to notice the flag. Valentin Mikhaila had tried to keep it in. Couldn't do so. Goal kick to Turkey. Ugichan Chikia, the Turkish goalkeeper. There was a little bit of debate on whether he would start tonight. The Galatasaray stopper. 37th cap for his country this evening. Romania towards Beligia. Beligia does well. Good centre forward play. And now there's a little bit of space on the left hand side. Mikhaila steps in field. Is challenged, but it drops to Dragomir. Out to Marin. And Marin is trying to drop the ball off to Banku. Couldn't do so. Throw in right hand side for Turkey. On the halfway line, the ball goes out of play again, and this time decision is given the way of the Tricolores. Decision questioned by Yildiz. Back to Radu, the goalkeeper. Radu knocks it long, cleared away by Akidin. Falls to Marin. Romania finishing the half pretty strong here. Clock is just about to tick past 45 minutes. Can't be too much added time, I wouldn't have thought either. In fact, the answer is 0 added time. Not a minute added. The game flowed pretty well, although in truth, I've got barely a goal-mouth incident to tell you about. Half chances at both ends. Both teams got in decent positions. Turkey very much farmed the possession, 69% in that first half. But as you'd expect with the stakes so high, it's been a tight first half here in Istanbul at Besiktas Park. Half-time score is Turkey 0, Romania 0. qualifying playoff semi-final game between Turkey and Romania. No goals in the first half. Pretty cagey affair, as maybe you would have foreseen with what is at stake here. Hopefully livens up a little bit in the second half. Either way, we're going to get a winner. Extra time and penalties if required to split these two teams. No changes at half-time by either coach, so Vincenzo Montella and Mircea Lucescu, chosen to keep their powder dry. We are underway here with Turkey going from left to right in their all-red kit. Romania defending the goal away to our right-hand side, all in yellow with a little bit of blue trim. And the ball is out for a goal kick to Romania. I will take you through the teams when we get a little break in play. But as I said, hopefully, Turkey dominated possession and territory in that first period without really making a really big opportunity. Romania had a couple of half chances themselves, so they have got a little bit on the break without troubling Czechia too much. In the Turkish goal, foul committed by Ismail Yüksekdag on the edge of the Romanian box. It's a free kick for the visitors. Turkey line up in goal. It's Czechia across the back four. Mulder, Akedin, Bardakci, Karaoglu. Yüksekdag and Kalinoglu were holding midfield. Yilmaz, Güler and Yildiz, three across the front, supporting Aktürkoğlu. Romania attack with Daniel Beligia. Ball on the edge of the penalty area, maybe a shooting opportunity. Snuffed out by Bardakci though, good defending. Turkey hemmed in to their own corner. Karaoglu does really well, tidy, featuring him to find Kalinoglu. And Turkey can bring it away. Romania, who have Radu in goal, back four of Ratu, Dragusin, Burka and Banku. Marin and Dragomir holding midfield. Manhaji and Mikhaila in behind Daniel Beligia, the centre forward. Turkey in the centre circle. Ball at the feet of Ismail Yüksekdag. Out to Karaoglu. Karaoglu and Yildiz were dangerous down that left-hand side in the first period for Turkey. Loose header, won back by Turkey into the penalty area. Now out to the right-hand side. Mulder, not too fleet of foot, just managed to step inside the defender. Gives it to Arda Güler, who shoots. In fact, I think it was Bardakci who got the effort off. Long way out. It's gone out for a goal kick to Romania. I can imagine as the game goes on, it's going to become tighter and tighter here. A one-off playoff final against either Kosovo or Slovakia will face the winners of this one. Czechia, the goalkeeper, rolls it out to Bardakci, and then the skipper Kalinoglu drops deep to get on the ball for Turkey. Out to the right hand side in Yilmaz. Back to Bardakci, Karaoglu, Yüksekdag. Second half settling into the same pattern as the first. Turks with a lot of possession, a lot of it in front of this Romanian defence, where it's not going to hurt them too much. Arda Güler, Karaoglu, corner of the penalty area, cross from deep towards the back post. Wasn't a bad idea. Yilmaz was the man who was lurking around the back, but was just too far in advance of Yilmaz. and went out for a goal kick to Romania. Cenzo Montella just down in front of us, just trying to get a little bit more out of his team. Cleared away, right-footed by Akidin, met on the full by Marin, who sent it towards the corner flag for Mikhaila to chase, but Mikhaila was never going to keep that one in. It's out for a goal kick to Turkey. 5 minutes gone in the second half, no goals, Turkey, Romania. This could be a one-goal kind of game, you get the feel. Chakia rolls it out to Akidin, it goes long. It's one in the air by Yilmaz, who Yilmaz chases down his own flick, then chases down his own header, and then runs it out the second time. First little bit of play from Yilmaz was really good. And then as he tried to get beyond Romanian left back, Nikishol Banku just overran it. Kind of a symptom of Yilmaz's game this evening. He's been really enthusiastic, a lot of endeavour, but has tied himself up in knots on occasions. Katioglu this time just knocks it back to his own goalkeeper. For Turkey to start again with Chakia. Bardacci. Back into the centre circle and Akaydin. Romania put a little bit of a higher press on here. Yildiz is sent back into his own half. Yeah, Romania definitely playing a little bit higher up the field here. Lucescu's half-time instructions. Turkey just struggling to get out their own half currently. The Goulet's dropped and find space on this right-hand side. Ball into the feet of Aktukoglu. Goulet swings the ball in. Here's a chance. Heavy touch. 1-0. Turkey have scored. And that was the little bit of quality they needed. It's an unbelievable pass from Arda Goulet. And it's been finished by Karioglu. Up from left back. Who's taken a touch 8 yards out. And then just poked the ball beyond Radu. 52 minutes on the clock. Turkey take a giant step towards World Cup 26. And it's the left back, Ferdil Karioglu. It's a ridiculous pass from Arda Goulet. Left foot on the diagonal, 50-yard ball. And he's picked out the run, and all credit to Karioglu to show that level of adventure from left back, right in the centre of the penalty area. Takes one touch, ball bounced up a little bit on him, and he's just poked it through the legs of Yonut Radu. Turkey have the lead here. Crowd have gone absolutely nuts. Ferdi Karioglu, second international goal for the man from Brighton and Hove Albion. And Romania are going to have to come out now. It's Turkey 1, Romania 0. Just the start of the second half. Any neutrals wanted. We needed a goal here. I think Romania would have been perfectly happy to allow this to run down and take their chances in extra time and from the penalty spot. That is now not an option available to the Tricolours. Romania respond. Cross towards the back post. Heads are up. But he has a chance. Half cleared. Oh, and it's passed into the side netting. That's a real opportunity for Hadji. Romanian players have hands to the face. Cross comes into the back post. It's challenged for by Mikhaila. Defender prods it away. Hadji at a bit of an angle from 10 yards out. He's just tried to pass it into the bottom corner of Chakia's goal. It's a decent effort from Hadji. You can see what he's trying. He hasn't lashed at it. He spotted that bottom corner, but he's just put the ball the wrong side of the post into the side netting. Good response that from the Romanians. 55 on the clock. Turkey 1, Romania 0. Can Turkey kill this off here? Second goal would be huge for them. They're on the attack left-hand side. Aktukoglu into the penalty area. Back to Yildiz. Yildiz, little Cruyff turn. Keeps possession. Back with the goal scorer, Kadioglu. To the right-hand side. Kalinoglu shoots. Blocked by the defender. Turkey look dangerous here. That shot was taking a deflection. Dragomir was the man who got his body in the way of Ardagula's left-footed effort. Corner kick. To Turkey. Seeing a replay of that goal. A VAR check on Kadioglu, but he was way onside. Turkey with a corner. Looking for a second. And it's going to be Hakan Çalhanoğlu with the corner. For the Crescent Stars. Fourth corner of the game. It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Çalhanoğlu towards the near post. And the last touch has come off a Turkish player. Much to the chagrin of Mulder. Oh, in fact, the referee's changed his mind and has given a corner. Mulder's persuaded him. You never see that. Maybe it was the assistant. I think we're just having a little VAR check for a possible hand ball. Looks to me like the final touch was off the Romanian Raciu, but certainly wasn't off his arm, so it's going to be another corner. Cleared, not very far. Çalhanoğlu shoots near post into the side netting. It was a really difficult angle for Çalhanoğlu to score from. He had to put the ball in there. Keeper cleared it. Came back out to Çalhanoğlu. He had loads of options. He's picked a really poor one. Trying to smuggle that inside Ionut Radu's near post. Goal kick. To Romania. Romania have a throw in down in front of the technical area. Foul. Committed by Ismail Yüksek on the Romanian captain Hadji. It's going to be a free kick to Romania. This in a dangerous position. Just a couple of yards inside from the touchline. Level with the edge of the 18-yard box. Chance for Romania to swing this in to a dangerous area. Test out this Turkish defence. Hadji is going to swing this in with his right foot. Good ball in. Keeper looks to claim it, but then pulls out at the last minute. Good awareness that from Wiggy Chan. Allowed the ball to pass beyond his left-hand post out for a goal kick. Just about to hit the hour mark here in Istanbul. Chakia clears long towards Yilmaz. Little 1-2, and then Koglu goes on the run. Defender gets in front of him, knocks it back to his keeper Radi. Long clearance picked up from Turkey. Romania have it back though, and they've got men forward here. 5 men on the break for Romania. Poor pass intercepted by Çalhanoğlu. Karaoglu, the scorer, on the charge, has gone beyond Ratu far side. Turns back in field to Yildiz. Ball into the area for Karaoglu. Oh, didn't have any options, just ran out of space. Still alive in the box. Yildiz, shoot choice at the bar. Turkey have hit the crossbar. Hands on heads again this time. Kenan Yildiz with the right-footed curler. It's at the top of the crossbar. Never really looked like it was going in from Kenan Yildiz. The Juventus man has hit the woodwork. Inches away from a 6th international goal from him. Turkey looking dangerous here, looking for a second goal. Yilmaz this time picks it up on the halfway line. Good play from Dragomir. Gets his body between Ardagula and the ball. Is fouled. Free kick to Romania. Taken quickly. A little bit of space for Hagi. Hagi has options both ways. Goes left. Pass has gone out of play. Mikhaila and Hagi both point the finger at each other there. I didn't think it was a bad pass. I thought maybe Mikhaila didn't react to it quickly, you know. Throwing in the right back area for Turkey. Mert Mulder. Ball in hand. Mulder down the line towards Yilmaz. Yilmaz having a run at Banku. Chops inside him. Yilmaz can't get round. On the cover was Dragisin. I think it was Berker, in fact, who came across. Turkey have it back. Çalhanoğlu. Space is beginning to open up here, as you would imagine. 28 left to play. Romania need a goal. Yildiz, Karaoglu on the overlap. Those two link up well again. Square to Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek is won over. Yüksek might pull the trigger, does so. Always rising from Ismail Yüksek over the top of the crossbar. And away for a goal kick to Romania. So Turkey have the lead here. Really good goal. Karaoglu linking up with Ardagula. Defence splitting pass from the Real Madrid man. Turkey looking for more here. Right hand side. Yilmaz drops it into Mulder. Mulder is tackled by Banku. Throw into Turkey. Down in front of the Turkish technical area where Vincenzo Montella is down there. He'll be a happier man now. Karaoglu has to scamper back into his own half to retrieve the ball for Turkey. Gives it across his defence to Akaydin. Akaydin moves a yard or two into the Romanian half. Gives it to Ismail Yüksek. Karaoglu. Good possession again from Turkey. Karaoglu comes in feed. He's got runners. Karaoglu, that's a great looking ball. Down the left hand side of the box. Kept alive. Far side. Gula. Oh, tries to get away from Dragisin. Good defending from Romania. But Turkey asking questions here. Second goal would be huge. Would leave Romania with a mountain to climb. Karaoglu back in field to Barakci. Gula comes deep. Akide in. Again, Romania just sitting off a little bit. This time Mulder is closed down. As we see Lucescu about to make the first changes of the night for Romania. Need to roll the dice here. And it's going to be Marin who's off. Razvan Marin hasn't really got into the game particularly. Razvan Marin is going to be replaced by the number 18, number 19, sorry. Florian Tanash. So Tanash is on. First change of the evening. Another player from FCSP. Home based in Bucharest. Dragomir does well to get away from Kalinoglu. Gives Beligia something to run on to. Beligia does well, prods the ball out to the right hand side, and Man, poor ball, picked off by Kalioglu. Turkey on the charge. It's 4v4 here. Yildiz towards the corner of the box, looks for Aktoglu. Well defended by Burka, who got in front of the Turkish striker. Clears the ball away for a throw-in on the far side to the home side. Ball back in the centre circle with Akade in. So far Turkey have managed this pretty well. Just as I say that, loose pass. And Yilmaz again in his enthusiasm to win the ball back. Foul. Mikhaila. Romania take the free kick and knock it back to the goalkeeper Radi. Out to Burka. Burka's clearance is blocked by Goulet. Just hit him on the back. He's just given that little rub. Goalkeeper has it back. Oh, nearly makes a mistake. Just slipped and had to step away from Aktoglu. Good turn from Goulet, out to Yilmaz. Back to Goulet. Infield is Bardacci. Ismail, Karioglu. Again, Turkey just squeeze control on the half turn. Here's a chance for Goulet into the penalty area. Aktoglu has to turn away from goal, does well. Recycles it to Yilmaz towards the back post. Headed clear by Rachu. Turkey have it back though. Romania somewhat clinging on at the moment. One goal down, a second goal now. Might just be writing on the wall for the Tricolores. They have the ball back now though. Marin. Dragomir, sorry. Burka out to Banku. Banku infield. Hadji's dropped really deep to get the ball for Romania. Plays it up the left-hand side. Challenge is made by the right-back Muda, so it'll be a throw-in to Romania. About 40 yards from goal. More changes being prepared by the Romanians. Ball up the line by Banku, who's a little bit ambitious. And it's gone straight out for throw to Turkey. And Muda has gone to ground down below us on this left-hand touchline. Substitution being prepared by Lucescu. Looks to me as if it's Nikolai Stanciu He wears the number 10. Nikolai Stanciu can captain the side. Oh, in fact, Stanciu's coming on right now. Stanciu is on. He's replacing Yanis Hadji, which I am surprised at. Needing a goal, I would have been leaving Hadji on. But he's off. Nikolai Stanciu, who plays his football currently in China with Dalian Yingbo. 15 international goals in 84 apps. Needs a 16th here to get Romania back level. 20 minutes on the clock left to play. Turkey 1, Romania 0. Montella not used any substitutes yet for Turkey. Turkey over the halfway line. Yildiz. Shot comes in. Oh, good save. Radu goes away to his left-hand side. Strike came in from Arda Güler from around about 20 yards out. Great hit from Güler. It was winging its way towards that far corner. And Radu has gone full length. Got two hands to the ball. Pushed it away for a corner kick to Turkey. Sixth corner of the game. Kalinoglu has come across to take it. Headed away by Burke on the edge of his own 6-yard box. Romania trying to bring it away right-hand side, but can't make anything of the ball. Ratu just rolls it out. And Bardakci shepherds it for a throw-in to Turkey, midway inside the Romanian half. Don't get the sense there's too much tension around Besiktas Park here so far this evening. That loose pass from Turkey won't help. Up towards Beligye, challenged by Kalinoglu. And then Tenash tries to get involved in the action. It's hacked clear by Turkey. Picked up left wing by Yildiz. Yildiz infield. Güler, Kadioglu. Güler went for the 1-2. Defender cut off the channel that Güler was trying to run into. Ball out for a goal kick to Romania. 17 minutes left for the Romanians to get back into this. Turkey haven't won it back in a high area again. Romania really have done themselves no favours from these restarts. Yildiz is well challenged this time by Dennis Mann, who's back helping out Ratu over on that right wing. Goal kick for Romania. Once again, they play themselves into all kinds of trouble. Yildiz and Aktakoglu this time. Yilmaz, sorry, and Aktakoglu doing the closing down. Another goal kick to Romania. So far, really, Lucescu hasn't taken the handbrake off this Romanian side. It's been a pretty dour effort so far. Now, Beligye, challenged unfairly, according to the referee Letitia. He's given an indirect free kick against Abdul Karim Bardakci for a high foot, and I think that looks about right actually. Did just catch Bardakci right on the called Beligye on the kneecap. Opportunity here for Romania, right on the edge of where you might think a shot was possible, maybe a bit far out actually. It's got to be fully 40 yards out, I would suggest. Beligye still down. There are at least 7 Romanians gathered around this free kick. One by one they will peel off. Ligia's gone. Dragashin's gone. Telashi's gone. Mikhaila's gone. Stanciu and Dragomir are the two who were left over it. Stanciu looks like he wants to hit this. Chakia's put up a two-man wall for the Turks. This is a mile out. Dragomir, now the cross is the option towards the back post. Good defending. Yildiz was back there, helping out his defender. They haven't cleared it very well though. And Romania have a throw in. Rachi down the right hand side, played in towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in, chipped up towards the back post, and it's blocked, and it's going to be a corner kick for Romania here. Karaoglu got the last touch, and now Romania in a little bit more of a hurry to get this corner kick in play. Two Romanians got across to the far side. Dennis Mann is the left-footed option. Stanciu is over there too. Take it short. Ball comes in towards the penalty spot. Shooting opportunity, edge of the box, shot deflection. It's going to be a corner kick here. It was Rachi with the effort that was blocked by Yildiz on the edge of the box. Corner kick again on the right hand side as Turkey prepare to make their first change. Corner in towards the near post. Little flick by Beligia. Still alive. Chance. It's hit the post. Oh, it's hit both posts. Flag's got up the second time. The first one would have stood. Beligia's hit the post the second time from a really tight angle in an offside position. But the first one's come in. I think it's Mikhaila who shaped one from an angle. It's at the inside of the post. Dropped to Beligia, who's then at the outside of the other post, which wouldn't have counted. But Valentin Mikhaila's effort would have. In Romania, the thickness of a coat of paint away from levelling this one up. Substitution for Turkey. Yilmaz, who's had a good game. Down this right-hand side is off. Orkan Kokcu's on. Slightly more defensive player. Orkan Kokcu. This is his home park. Kokcu, Besiktas player. So feel comfortable in his surroundings here. As we've entered the last 12 minutes. Stanciu has fouled Mulder. Down in front of Lucescu's technical area. Lucescu not thrilled about the decision, but it was the correct one. Free kick for Turkey, which Gula just rolls back to Mulder. Don't know if any of that was necessary. Just invited a little bit of pressure there, Turkey. Chakia rolls it out to Ismail. But Turkey have done pretty well there. Got themselves out of that corner until a heavy touch from Aktakoglu has put the ball straight out for a throw into Romania. Romania will just be buoyed slightly by that little passage of play. Turkey on the attack though. Aktakoglu, good area, pulls it back towards the edge of the box. It was a good idea. Cleared away by Romania, but only briefly. Turkey have it back. Mulder had to be fouled there, surely, and was. Sherpull indicates the referee. We all saw it. Mulder was fouled. It was Mikhaila who was back, who committed the offence. Free kick to Turkey. Mulder helped back to his feet by Arda Güler. Kalinoglu is over this free kick, right of centre, about 40 yards from goal. Crossing opportunity. Turkey taking the opportunity also just to run a few seconds off the clock. Kalinoglu has left it to Kukçu. Kukçu, cross comes in, avoids everybody. Out towards the corner flag over on the far side where Yildiz does well. Wins a throw in for his team. Final touch of Andre Ratçu. Karaoglu just encourages those Turkish supporters over in that far corner to get behind his team for the final 9 minutes here. The goal scorer, Ferdi Karaoglu, took it well too. Romania have got themselves out to that far corner, but again haven't committed too many men forward. Challenge is made by Ismail. Chance for Romania to come forward this time. Tanas. No foul. Ball is kept alive. Stanciu. He's got support both sides. Stanciu. Look for Tanas and then a shot from Dragomir. It was a long way out. Ball did fall quite invitingly for the Romanian number 21. But he must have been 32 yards out when he hit that. Caught it okay, but it's gone about 5 yards wide to the left-hand side of Ukachan Chakia's goal. 8 minutes to play. Turkey 1, Romania 0. A final playoff against Slovakia or Kosovo at stake for the winners of this one. Currently will be the Turks. As it stands, can Romania find an equaliser? Banki up the line, and Stanciu can't keep it in. Throwing right on halfway to the home side. In the hands of Mulder. Free kick. Foul by Kalinoglu. Foul on Kalinoglu. Turkey have the free kick. Mulder up the touchline. Güler with a little back heel. Comes off Banku for another throw-in to Turkey. Again, that one opportunity for Romania where they've hit the post, but Turkey have managed this pretty well. Not too many dangerous moments. Chakia confidently chips the ball out to the left back area. The space for Yildiz to run into on that left hand side. Not much support in the penalty area. Karaoglu, oh, little 1-2, great idea. Good defending in the end by Burka. Aktukoglu had made the run forward, and it was the substitute, Ozkan Kukçu, who just tried to play the ball through to him, didn't quite manage it. Turkey still in possession, 6 minutes to go. Finish line draws ever nearer for the Turks. Bardakci led by example at the back tonight. He's been great for Turkey. Nice little triangle. Ball with Akaydin again. Romania just sitting off a little bit. They're kind of sleepwalking into defeat here, the Romanians. Güler steps in field away from a challenge. Keeps the ball. Akaydin. Back to the keeper again, Çakir. Over the halfway line comes Bardakci. Inside is Kalinoglu. Kalinoglu finds the substitute, Kukçu. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu might fancy a shot, strikes one. Little deflection, loops up and wide of the goal. It's going to be a corner kick for Turkey. Inside the final 5 minutes here. And it's Turkey on the attack, looking to add to the 1-goal lead given to them in the 51st minute by Ferdi Karaoglu. Corner kick is on the right-hand side. Çalhanoğlu just feeling his left calf, actually. It's the last thing Turkey need going into a final if indeed they make it. Corner kick is delayed as two players have come together. I don't think anything sinister in there. Just banged heads. Ismail Yüksek and Nikuşol Banku just clashed heads as they were shadowing. Corner swung in towards the near post. Nearest to it was Bardakci, who definitely got the last touch. And the referee's given another corner kick. That's a dreadful decision. Cross comes in, half cleared by Romania, edge of the penalty area. Karaoglu played out to the right-hand side. Goulet runs in his man, skips away from one challenge, and then well defended. Beligia was the man back, helping his defence out. Just got in front of the Real Madrid man, saw it out for a goal kick. A couple of more changes made by Romania here. Miculescu is going to come on, as is Bayram wearing number 8. David Miculescu, number 17, as eventually the Romanians roll the dice a little bit. Valentin Mihaila is one who's come off. Wasn't sure who the second one was. I think it was Daniel Beligia. So kind of like for like changes, really. Romania still not throwing the kitchen sink at Turkey. Turkey themselves preparing another change. Their change is more likely just to ease the clock down a little bit. It was Daniel Beligia who was replaced by David Miculescu. Turkey have a throw in deep into Romanian territory, just 20 yards up the left-hand touchline, just exactly where they want to be. Yildiz leaves it for Karaoglu. Karaoglu in no rush to take it, has options down the line. Atakoglu gets in with a tackle. Turkey win the ball back though. Romania wanted a free kick down this right-hand side. Goulet with a little back heel. Has a runner. Bardakci's into the penalty area and he's going to win a corner kick. Defender comes across. It was Ismail Yüksek actually who got on the end of that Arda Güler back heel. Really well to step away from Stanciu. And then when Stanciu came back at him, Ismail played the ball off the Romanian substitute. And out for a goal kick. Substitutions for Turkey. Çalhanoğlu and Arda Güler are going off. Kavachi and Ozan Kabak are the men coming on for the final few minutes. Rapturous round of applause for the two main Turkish men here. Arda Güler was an absolutely wonderful pass which created the goal that separates the two times. We are just about to hit the 90-minute mark here in Istanbul. Turkey do have a corner into the 6-yard box where it's humped away by Burka. Romania still don't have many men up the pitch. Eventually, Miculescu is charging it down. Turkey return it forwards. Kept in play initially really well by the substitute Ozan Kabar. And then a free kick is given. Fouled by Tanash. 3 minutes of added time. Not long for Romania here. They really have sleepwalked into this. They haven't done nearly enough in an attacking sense. Foul was on Mulder, who's had a solid game at right back for Turkey. Both ends of the pitch. Really stoic performance from him. Turkey have not sent anyone forward for this free kick. It's in Romanian territory on the right hand side. We've played 1 minute of the 3. Yellow card is given to the Turkish player. I think it's Kaveci indeed, who's barely been on the pitch a minute. Yellow card for time wasting. Ball played up towards Aktoglu. That was over his head and it's gone through to the Romanian goalkeeper Radu. And Romania have 90 seconds to save their World Cup dreams here. I have no idea why the goalkeeper's taking so long. It's getting blocked off by Aktoglu. Aktoglu has gone into the book for his antics. He doesn't care. Got the armband on, by the way, Aktoglu, since Çalhanoğlu has been replaced. Ball played forward, flicked on by Romania. Can they make a chance? Enter the penalty area. Good defending, well cleared by Barakci. Romania have it back. They have a minute to find a goal. They can't find a pass, let alone a goal over on the far side. It couldn't be kept in by Tanash. Watched out by Karaoglu. Throwing in the left back area for the Turks, who are just about there. Next Tuesday, Kosovo or Slovakia. Throw in, left hand side. 20 seconds for Turkey to hold out, but they have possession currently. Karaoglu, ball in hand. Throw in, taken in field. Romania will have it back, and maybe can Radu launch one attack, or is this going to be time called by the referee? Launched forward by the keeper. Challenge is made, edge of the box. Karaoglu with a volleyed clearance. Thrown on the far side to Romania. Referee looks at his watch. Turkish supporters pleading for the final whistle here. Romania take the throw in down the right hand side. Tanash. Karaoglu gets in front of his man, and a foul is given against the Romanians, and that surely will be it now. And it is. The final whistle is gone. Or has it? The referee looked like he was going to blow. Yes, the referee has blown the final whistle.